Hey guys, in today's video I thought I would share what my soon-to-be second grader is going to be using for this 2019-2020 homeschool year. But keep in mind, I've kind of slowed her down a little bit, and that was on purpose. My purpose for her, I guess, theme or motto for this school year for her is confidence. I want her to be confident. I want her to enjoy school. I want her to have a good attitude. I want her to know that she can read and that she can learn. And so I've kind of slowed down her curriculum a little bit for this year. So you may see that kind of slowed down her curriculum for this year just a little bit, simply because I want her to be confident and have a good attitude about school. So for handwriting this year, my second grader, I got her the first grade Handwriting Without Tears book and the second grade book. We probably should have done this one last year and we just didn't. However, last year I discovered if you do a spread, like a 2-page spread like this, then you'll go through the curriculum too fast, which is what happened with my kindergartner last year. And so now I know, basically, if she does a 2-page spread like this in a day, she can pretty much get through this super quick. So because of that, she has the first grade level and the second grade level, and my goal is that she would hopefully finish both of these by August 2020. So I love Handwriting Without Tears. I do feel like it's a pretty good, let me start at the beginning of the book. It's a gentle progression. And so if you guys, I did do a kindergarten preschool Handwriting Without Tears, Lord mercy, I can't say it. And I will link that in the iCards. I did that last year or the year before last. And so if you'll watch that video, then you can kind of see the natural progression from the preschool to the kindergarten to the first grade and second grade levels. So it's just really gentle, and my kids don't mind doing it. They never mind doing handwriting with this curriculum. So that's the first grade one. And then let's kind of do a quick flip through of the second grade. And the font just gets a little bit smaller, and they're just doing a little bit more. There's that. So when I said I was slowing down a little bit and getting a little bit more gentle this year, my motivation, that was reading. So for reading this year, as far as like pen and paper, book, work stuff, she is only doing Explode the Code, and she gets to go to the library and pick readers. And then we're filling in the blanks with something else, which I will get to that at the end of the video. But Explode the Code, you guys, I love Explode the Code. So she's pretty much exclusively doing Explode the Code for Sonics, Lord have mercy, for phonics and spelling, reading. Essentially, this is her reading, phonics, spelling curriculum. And I really do think that it's sufficient. So this is book 2, so I have her book 2 and book 3. If she finishes both of these and is ready to go on to book 4, well then that's perfectly fine. We can order those. These are fairly inexpensive, and I do love the way the progression of these and how they've got this designed. And you'll notice that I said spelling, and I really do think that it is a spelling curriculum too, even though they don't say spelling anywhere on here. If you look at how it's designed, it's kind of like a spelling curriculum, and how they, let's see, how they break down the words. And then on the last day, or the last activity for each lesson, it's essentially like a little spelling test. So they'll look at the image. They've seen this image all through the week. They know what word represents, what word goes with this image, and then they just write the word out from, not necessarily from memory, but like phonetically they'll write the word out. And so I really love Explode the Code. I feel like it's a kind of gentle approach. And honestly, you guys, we've never used the Get Ready for the Code series before, the like preschool kindergarten level, and I got that for my preschooler, and I honestly think that Explode the Code could be a standalone curriculum on its own. I know like not everyone probably agrees with that, but I really do. I think it's pretty fantastic. For math, as far as like pen and paper curriculum that she's doing, we have Matthew C. Alpha, and I am a little concerned that this is going to be a little too slow for her, and she might need to go through this a little quickly and go ahead and move on to beta. We shall see, because I do think that she's a little more advanced than Alpha, but we'll just see how it goes. So you guys, you know, we've used Matthew C before, we've done the primer level before, and so this is just the next level up. This is the first level we're going to be using that has tests, and of course this comes with a DVD, and we have the blocks, and I'm not going to get all that stuff out. So I am going to show you guys this instead of showing you in the elective extracurricular video that I'm going to be doing soon. I'm going to show you this for my second grader's curriculum, because she is really the only one that's really using this book right now. And so I'm kind of considering this part of her curriculum this year is a drawing book. She's really interested in drawing, and I love these types of books where they walk them through kind of geometrically how to draw something. I think this is, I took AP 2D art in high school and a couple of other AP art classes, and really when it comes to drawing, this is what I like to see. I like to see starting out with just geometric shapes and adding onto it, and then basically you can take something like this and then, you know, apply some shading skills to it and some other things, and you've really got like kind of a legit art class here. So I really like this approach to teaching kids how to draw, and how to basically, more than teaching them how to draw, but it's teaching them how to look at something and look at it geometrically instead of, I don't know how to explain it, but anyways, it teaches them how to look at things not just as a mouse and okay, now draw a mouse, but how to look at the mouse and break up the image into shapes. Does that make sense? Probably not. But this is what my second grader is doing for art. So for readers that we keep here at the house, I have this set that is from Usborne that a family member gave us, and I absolutely love it, and I wish that I could find more readers that are like this, that are designed for mom and kid to read together, or parent, adult to read with them. And I love these readers because I really do think that they help build confidence, and because you're reading the story together and taking turns reading, it keeps the momentum of the story going, and I would really, really love to find more of these. So if you guys know of some of these that don't come in this set, or even from another brand, I would really love some more of these. So basically, the parent or whomever, the adult, reads the small print and the child reads the large print. And so we are going to be working through all of these. I mean, she's obviously beyond this kind of just simple CVC 3-letter word level, but we're going to be working through this set this year. And so I'm hoping that by the end of the year, maybe we've read either all of these with her, or at least most of them. And so these are going to be her readers we keep here at the house this year. And then she will also, when we go to the library, she will also be able to go to the reading room, or I don't know what to call it, like young readers room, and they have books that are categorized by reading level, and so she can go over to the level 1, level 2 area and get a book to read to us from that section of the library. So as you guys can tell, that's not a lot of curriculum for second grade. As far as like pen and paper curriculum, it's just not a lot. Now, I did not include our family subjects or electives in this video. If you want to see what we're using for science, history, geography, like our Bible and devotions and all those types of things, check the video that is in the iCards. I've already done a video on that, so she will be doing those subjects with us as well. But I want to talk about how I'm going to be filling the gaps. So I'm going to be using time for learning as kind of the grout to kind of fill cracks and gaps that maybe we've missed, especially since we're doing a lighter curriculum this year. And so we've been doing this for a few weeks, doing this kind of lighter curriculum load and filling with time for learning. And her attitude has changed about school so drastically. She has gone from crying and throwing fits to saying, I think I'm ready to do my school now today. And she'll go through her paperwork, because they always do their pen and paper stuff first. And then a little later in the afternoon, she'll start doing her time for learning. And she's gone from having meltdowns about, you know, reading and her assigned readers, to choosing books and coming and sitting with us and choosing to read more than one book. And so we've gone from like fighting and like, okay, you have to sit down and read. It's time for us to read. I need you to sit down. It's okay. You can do it, to being very confident and saying, okay, I can read. I can do it. And so it's just, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like there's somebody who's watching this video that probably needs to hear this. Sometimes it's okay to just slow down, because it's what your kid's heart needs that year. And so for her, this year is about confidence, and it is about enjoying school. And she needs to have confidence and enjoy school. And that's what it's about. And I'm okay with that. We have plenty of time. We have 10 more years of homeschool. And so I'm already seeing a difference in her in taking this more peaceful approach. And so if that is like a boat that you're in right now, where you've got a learner who's feeling insecure, they're, you know, crying and having some meltdowns because they're just feeling really insecure about what they can and can't do, just take a deep breath, take a step back. It's okay. We don't have to push them through curriculum so quickly. I would rather have a second grader that is kind of, you know, doing work that's kind of more between first and second grade on an AB average with a good attitude and confidence, than to have a second grader who I'm pushing through curriculum faster than she can go, and it's a CD average. Because I mean, honestly, that's what a lot of us were like in public school. Yeah, we're in second grade. We made it, but we made it on a CD average, and that's not our goal in homeschool. We want them to have confidence and move from grade to grade, really mastering the work. So I think you can probably see that in my choices this year. And if that's where you're at, listen, you are not alone. It is okay. Take a deep breath. You don't have to move that fast. This is why we homeschool. This is why we homeschool, so we can do for our kids what they need. That's it. Blah, blah, blah. So for electives this year, she's also going to be starting to learn the piano. She's going to be doing drawing, and we're going to be incorporating Latin. And when some of those materials come in, I will also be sure to share those on here in a different video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps out my channel. And I bless you guys. Go out with confidence. Don't stress out. Take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. It's going to be a new school year. This is an exciting time of year, and you've got this. You've got it. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.